Hi, I'm Dr. Mike again and welcome back. Well, this part of it is about my health and the issues that I went through in my journey of this discovery. Well, it was about 3 years ago, my wife and I were just really ill over a weekend and woke up on the Monday morning to the fact that I couldn't feel anything in my left arm. Now, an immediate fear just came over me. Why? Because I'd lost both of my parents to cancer, but in the early years of my mother, she had gone through and had a serious stroke when she was 46 years old. So you can imagine what I was going through to say, oh boy, what's happened to me? So I went to the medical doctors and had the evaluations done, and they came back and they said, we've got good news for you, you haven't had a stroke, but we don't have no idea what you've gone through and what's causing your problem. So I got back home with just this emptiness and this fear of what am I going to do? Remember, my profession is as a chiropractor, I need my hands. Well, a dear friend of mine, a medical doctor out of Texas, referred me to a wonderful man by the name of Dr. Dennis Cousineau in Ann Arbor, Michigan. I contacted a friend and he drove me through there. I met Dennis, and Dennis has been a naturopath for the last 16 years, and he's very clued up on energy medicine, and he had different devices that could sense the energy fields within the body, or meridians. And all meridians are connected to different organ systems within the body. And he was able to scan me through and look at all these systems until he came to the menu or the category under viruses. And as he was going through that, he says, well, I found your problem. And I said, well, what is it? He said, which arm did you have your polio vaccine in? And I said, well, obviously it was my left arm. And he said, well, that virus that was in the vaccine has been incubated in your body for the last 55 years. So when you became violently ill, it activated that virus, which attacked the motor nerves of your arm, causing this paralysis. So I said, well, Dennis, it's good to know that, but now what am I going to do? Well, he put me on a course of homeopathic, and he also put me on what they call energy mud packs, which I was to place in specific parts of my body. Now that was on a Thursday, and by the Sunday I had no problems at all. I had full movement in my arm again like it had never happened. So this was just a discovery for me again that there was something different in the field of energy medicine. And because when we look at the medical profession, it's how do we influence the body through specific chemicals, stimulating functions or inhibiting functions. But this was just a whole different paradigm of how they looked at that. And Lynn McTaggart in her book says, energy medicine really is about taking information to correct disturbed information. And this is basically what happened to me. So it put me on a course that would lead me into discovering more about the discovery of Protxs. And again, what I'd like you to do is click on the tab and go find out more how you can influence the wellness of your family and your health. And have a great day.